All right, everyone, I'm back. As you can see, everything is working fine now. The uh, the error was, I think it was real, but I had my 360 laying on its side, and now I have it standing up. Still doesn't mean it couldn't have a hardware malfunction. It's just I think I'm gonna have to keep it in this state from now on when I want to play, just to make sure the console doesn't brick, because there's a good chance it could brick again. On another note, I'm probably not going to do that, what I did last night. That's not happening again. No more 8-hour streams on the 360. Um, until I get the one I have, my personal one. It's a white 360. I've been trying to fix that bastard for like a year now. Um, Only reason why it's been taking me so long is obvious I've had other things in my life taking place. And the reason why I had to fix it in the first place was because the stupid disk drive wasn't reading the game after. First, it wasn't opening, and second, it stopped reading the disk. And so I had to pop that sucker open again and clean it, which I think it's still open, and I'm probably going to clean it again. I'm going to see what it looks like and how it handles reading things, and I'm probably not going to close it again. The reality is, these 360s, Microsoft, I don't know what the fuck they were cooking. They made some tough bastards. These consoles are beautiful in terms of design. I love the designs, but these things are tough to fucking open and close. Um, on that note, I'm not gonna delete. There's no. The last night's game was incredible, and even though I couldn't actually save what happened, that doesn't change the fact that what actually did happen was great. Admittedly, I don't want to play that game again. I'm like, this is why, if you see on the screen here, I've already played the game. I didn't actually play the game, but I simmed it. I don't want to play it again. Right now, I need to start conserving time. When I play this, from now on, I need to start like conserving time with the console and avoid it from bricking again. And by doing so, I'm just gonna have to make tough choices. So I've decided not to play this game again. We're not gonna do that. As cool as it might have been to maybe to pull off the upset, dog, I'm gonna be honest, man. If I had actually replayed that game this morning, I would not have been satisfied with winning this time, because, dog, I just played the CPU last night and I know now how to beat them. The only way it would have been satisfying is if I upped the difficulty, and just right now that's just not gonna happen. Um, I would have had to change the difficulty from starter to all American. Wait, actually, let me check what the name of it is. All conference. Yeah, I would have had to change it to all conference difficulty, and I'm just not like, I just don't want to do that. I want to kind of maintain what it is. I want to have a little. I want to maintain somewhat the integrity of this game. If I play this game again, if I play this West Virginia game again, I'm just gonna throw out the lineup that was working last night, and then we beat West Virginia, and now we go on like a deep run to through the NCAA tournament probably. It's not worth it to me. I think it's rude to the. I think it's a little ridiculous to try and pull some stunt like that. Let the game play out. The game, played out the way it did for a reason. Um, I needed to play better last night, and that didn't happen. If I had won from start to finish, if I was winning from start to finish, and I played it again, like if I won the game last night, then I would have probably been a little more on the side of, yeah, I'll play this again. I just need to make sure that I don't brick the console after the game is over. So, with that said, by the way, I have not tested if this thing can actually run games again. That's kind of one thing. Yeah, it's already hot as fuck. I think one thing I'm gonna probably have to do when I get my when I fix my personal 360, I'm gonna have to keep the console open and running, and just clean it, because this case is super tight and it's super warm. These 360s were built with very little room to like breathe, and there's not like a lot of air vents to really breathe. There's the main air vent That's it. There's the side air vents. They're not that great. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and simulate the rest of the NCAA tournament. Like I said, I'm not really chalked up on missing out on maybe an upset this time around. It was a fun game last night, and I kind of don't want to ruin the feeling of it. We had a chance, and I didn't do enough to win that game, so that's why we're here. And from the looks of it, Arizona actually is the national champs. They are the NCAA champions, the first team from the Pac-10 slash Pac-12 to win the national championship. We have seen SEC schools. I think Duke won in 08. I think an SEC school won so far. I think Kentucky won in 09. I have to check. But here's Arizona, first Pac-10 slash 12 school. Man, they had a stacked roster. Like, this is what I mean, man. Like, I don't think we had a chance. Even if we beat West Virginia, I don't know how far we actually go. Like, all the teams we would have seen in the tournament, they're all these, like, high 90s teams. And we haven't recruited very well at South Dakota State because nobody wants to come play for Charlie Keefe. Adama Dickerson, Player of the Year. Mid-Major Player of the Year, Othello Rowe out of Marist University. I mean, dude, even a mid-major had a 82 overall player like him. How are we going to compete against this? Those guys would have ran themselves into the ground. I don't really want to do that. Oh, wow. Okay, so the base Gonzaga coach in this game won Coach of the Year for Arizona. Martinus Thompson, Defensive Player of the Year. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that. Fuck. I gotta go back. I didn't mean to hit that. Damn it. Yeah, no one's fucking going pro here. I mean, he could go undrafted, but nope. So my contract got extended 6 years. I got no attribute bonuses? What do you mean? What do you mean I didn't get an attribute bonus? I have to go back. Because like a fucking idiot, I accidentally didn't check what the other award winners were. So if Arizona doesn't win the Natty, sorry. I do apologize. Arizona fans, I do apologize. I definitely did not cook just now. I fucked up badly. That was completely on my fault. That was completely my bad. Alright, let's see if they actually win it again. Because I accidentally hit one of the advanced buttons instead of the one that allows me to keep seeing the screens. Let's go, Georgetown! Dude, I feel so bad. I fucked up. That was so bad on my part. I'm so sorry. At least this is also a reasonable outcome. They had a 96 overall offense and 97 overall defense. Alright, so still Dickerson's player. Alright, new timeline. We're gonna pretend that Arizona timeline did not happen. Alright, we're gonna pretend that didn't happen. Shout out, congratulations to the Georgetown Hoyas for winning the national championship. Sorry, Arizona, maybe in another life. Alright, so Georgetown wins the title. Dickerson wins Player of the Year, Mid-Major of the Year's row. Now USC's coach is Coach of the Year. Depoy is Martinus Thompson. Adama Dickerson also wins Big Man of the Year. And Freshman of the Year is Solomon Sutton from Florida. First team All-Americans, Harlan Danley, Joel Augustine, Cam Spencer, and Adama Dickerson. Man, he's just collecting all the awards now. Tommy Boyd. Derek Nystrom, Owen Valencia, Kyle Bachman, Othello Rowe, and Quinn McMillan. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Freshman All-Americans, Abdo Ali, Solomon Sutton, Telton, Kovacevic, Delgado out of Iowa, and Eddie Troutman from Providence. Not really. Man, if that wasn't bad enough, we had a team called North Florida. Not called North Florida. North Florida won it, and they were a 66 overall. That's about as bad as us. We were 68. Keefe wins Coach of the Year. Yep, about makes sense. Conference Player of the Year is not Ulyss Williamson's. It belongs to Herbert Warner. Sure, game. Whatever you say. Conference Freshman of the Year, Ilian Gavolik. First team all conference. We got Bell. We got Corner. Mulligan. Ulyss Williamson is back with another conference first team. All conference first team. He's racking up those. He's racking them up now. For second team, we got it. We got him. We got him one. Chat. Donovan Villardo finally has an award of some kind, of any kind. All conference second team. We'll take it. We will take it. And it's deservedly so. For the freshman team, I don't see any of our guys. That's okay. The contract's been renewed for 6 years. Ha, that's funny. Donovan Villardo. It's been a blast, my guy. Oh, he was a I forgot he was a transfer. Or was he? No. Wait. Yes? No. I think he was a transfer. I don't remember. But he was here for a while. He was here for a couple years. He was here for like 3 years, I can recall. And then we had him redshirt for at least 1 year. And this was his senior year. Started all 30 games. Only missed 1 free throw and shot 35% from 3. He's got like an outside shot. He's definitely going to go undrafted. Wasn't the best player out there, so the pro buzz makes a lot of sense. But you know what? I loved having him. He was a good player, and I wish him all the best, whether he plays, overseas or in the NBA or the G League or D League, or if he just goes into the workforce. On another note, we have some other great news. Jeremy Nelk from Oakland is gone. WM Bell is gone. Hagler is gone. Mulligan is gone. They've all left. Perry is gone. Haynes is gone. Defino is gone. All these guys have given me fits for a few years. They finally left. Alright, so I don't get any, despite winning nearly 30 games this year, no attribute bonuses. So this is kind of telling me, I've worn my welcome out here. I got no attribute bonuses for this season. After everything we accomplished, I didn't get a single attribute bonus. And I can't make any changes, so this is the setup we're running with going into 2015, which I'm not happy about. 2014-15, this is how it's just going to have to say. All right. This is where it boils down to. Did a mid-major or did a major program, are they offering anything? Are there any of them offering? Unfortunately, DePaul looks like it's not offering Keefe anything. I'm still going to throw my hat in for that. Rutgers isn't offering either. Not even Louisiana Lafayette. They're not even offering either. Valpo from the Horizon League. And University of Loyola Chicago. Those are the only teams offering. Look. I mean, really? I haven't done enough to prove that I can go? Are we dead ass? Delaware? Because I'm gonna be honest, man. Oh, that might be the one, chat. That might be the one. Ooh, fuck. Oh my god, Colorado isn't offering. Damn. Let me go to Colorado, bro. That'd be so lit. Ooh, Navy. That could be interesting. That could be interesting, chat. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking Navy. Okay, let's break things down real quick. All right, so Loyola, we're fourth, and they're offering 3 years. Delaware, we're third. They're offering 3 years. Central Michigan is third, but they're offering 4 years. That could also be the one. I'm not gonna lie. That might be the one I pick. Funny enough, Texas A&M Corpus Christi is also offering, and we are number 1 on their list. They seem to be pressed to getting us, and they're offering a 4-year deal. Jackson State, they were the 15th seed. Makes sense that they would probably want someone like us. Lafayette, they were also in. This was their first appearance since 2013. Well, actually, they made it in 2013, but they made it back-to-back years. High Point, they're also offering. They've never been to the NCAA tournament, so they're probably desperate out of the Big South. High Point, North Carolina. Savannah State, I'm not too familiar with them. They've also never been to the NCAA tournament. Funny enough, Annapolis is where I was born. But it wouldn't be poetic. The idea is Charlie Keefe probably grew up in the he grew up in the South, like Alabama or Mississippi. So he wouldn't be going home. If anything, I would be the one going home. That makes sense. Beth and Cookman, they've never been. Howard would be fun, but then on. So Alcorn, they're offering Central R. A lot of these schools are offering 4 years now. A lot of them. In fact, I think all of them are. Okay, so my thinking is it's gonna be first Central Michigan. This is the one I really am gunning for. If they don't offer shit, that's fine. There's like 3 other mid-majors. I'm gonna be honest, man. I do think it's time to pack it up. I do feel like it is time to step away from South Dakota State. I've put this team in a position to be very competitive in the Summit League. And this team has been very competitive. And for the last 2 NCAA tournament appearances, if you don't count the sim game, we have had very close outings in the NCAA tournament. But because of where we are, and because of those, because where we play, and because of the lack of scouting attribute I've acquainted or allocated, we have had a struggle at getting top billing on recruits. We have had 1 3-star, and it's been Ulyss Williamson. And Ulyss doesn't even have a high potential. He's kind of peaking, man. I thought he would have won Conference Player of the Year. He didn't even win that. So I do, and I've already talked about it. I do feel like I'm ready to step away from South Dakota State and kind of move on from them as a program. I think I've left them in a good position for the next several seasons, at least going into 2015 and maybe 2016. They should be competitive enough moving forward that they can do it on their own now. Like they're still competitive, or they can be competitive. I don't need to be with the team anymore. I'll check up on them, obviously. I want to see what they're up to from time to time, but I do feel ready to move on from them, and I kind of want like a new challenge, because we just steamrolled this season proved that we probably could run this conference for another 2 to 3 years, but that doesn't mean shit to me if I know I'm just gonna make the NCAA tournament and run into a West Virginia or the likes of a Duke, the likes of a UNC, the likes of an Arizona, a Georgetown. If I keep running into those schools, it's not gonna be fun. It's not going to be fun for me. To run into those schools and lose, despite, nearly getting West Virginia last time. We nearly stole the game from them. We nearly upset them. And it just didn't happen. It just can't happen right now. I just don't think we're ready. Or I just don't think this program is there yet. And it's not going to be there for a while. We didn't even get an attribute bonus this time. We didn't get anything. We're still stuck in the same position as we were before yesterday. In terms of scouting, in terms of discipline. Like, I needed attribute bonuses this offseason, and they didn't happen. So, even then, like, if I can go to a school like Central Michigan, I could probably start working harder, or I can probably get more chances to like bring in guys. At the end of the day, I do want to see what else is out there, and like the Central Michigan job has been the one that's been on my mind for some time. Looks like I'm gonna be losing this senior, Drag Petkunas. Petkunas is graduating, but they have a freshman 71 overall, Tim Ledbetter, a junior at center, Clayton Bowman. They have some interesting pieces to work with. This conference is going to be tough, as obviously we're gonna have to see Ball State, Bowling Green, Kent State, Buffalo, Akron. Those are good schools. East Michigan probably gonna be the one where I have to pay attention to or focus on the most. But yeah, this could be very fun. So yeah, I'm ready to move on from South Dakota State. I would like to. I was thinking about maybe having a separate save file for offline use just to play with South Dakota State, but I don't even really care about that either, if I'm being honest. Come on, there's no way I can't get this fucking job, my dude. Please, Central Michigan. Looks like we're now up on their board. We're number 1 now. They finally pushed us to the forefront. So now it's Delaware and Central Michigan. Those are the two. Corpus Christi would be interesting, but I want to move to a mid-major. At the very least, Delaware counts as a mid-major, so that works too. And Central Michigan, obvious, a mid-major. Very obvious. So, but yeah, in Central Michigan, they're desperate. They haven't been back since 2002, so by now it's been 12 years, so they definitely want to make it back there. Doesn't mean we're going to get there in one sitting. It's going to take some time. Probably going to take some time, and we're probably going to go through some hurdles the next couple of seasons, but we should be in a good position to make the NCAA tournament out of Central Michigan. So that's where we'll be heading. No. I want the job at Delaware. Give me the job at Central Michigan. I wish I had the soundbite to Drake's trophies. The track. I play it off of my. Can I play it off real quick on my computer? Do y'all? Will I get in trouble? I'm probably gonna get in trouble if I do that. Nah, I can't do it. We'll just pretend I played just now. All right. Let's do it. It is done. We are moving on to Central Michigan. North Dakota, not North Dakota. South Dakota. It's been real. It's been a ride. But it's time we go our separate ways. Maybe one day I'll bring Charlie Keefe could come back one day, maybe, and coach you guys, back to prominence if anything happens. And just like that, South Dakota State is now seeking a new head coach. They do have their options. I'm going to see who they hire. They have Barber, Shepard, MSM, Hernandez, Nicholson, triplet. Let's see. DePaul's coach retires. Loyola's coach retires. Rutgers coach is fired. Louisiana Lafayette's coach left for a new job, and Campman takes over. Valpo's coach gets fired. Loyola of Chicago gets fired. Delaware's fired. Central Michigan fired. And there it is. Charlie Keefe, the newest head coach of the Central Michigan Chippewas. I'm going to take a quick jot down of his record. It was fun, man. It was fun for a while at South Dakota State, for sure. No doubt about it. Yeah, and right underneath it, South Dakota State has hired Jay Barber from UCSB. Bro, he looks like an older Charlie Keefe. Shooting has only gone up a little bit, but the offense and defense is there, and the rebounding is there. Corpus Christi's job, coach went for a new job. Someone named Bradley takes over. Jacksonville's coach left for a new job. Long Island's coach left for a new job. Jackson State's left for a new job. Lafayette's retired. Then a Barber left for the new job. So that's what it is. UCSB. UCSB's coach is now taking over the South Dakota State job. That's what it was. Interesting how you left UCSB in California for cold ass South Dakota. iPhone's coach fired. Savannah State's coach fired. Navy fired their coach. Navy would have been the other interesting idea, but there it shows up as a small conference school. Morgan State's left for a new job. St. Francis left or fired. West Illinois is fired. North Colorado's fired. Bethune-Cookman's fired. Howard's coach retires. Central Arkansas and Alcorn State's fired. So there weren't many job offerings for the major conferences, which is kind of crazy if I'm being honest. I am not bringing my coaching staff along. I think I'm going to need new. I don't really want to bring them along. Is there something out there that's better? Oh yeah, wait. Yeah, I don't want to bring the same coaches I had. B minus scouting, but C's across the board. Pittman, not great at scouting, but good defense, B minus defense, and B discipline. That could work. In fact, he could work, and Brown could work. I don't really need much in scouting right now. E minus scouting though is kind of jank. Ooh, he could work too. Well, no, he's got like no charisma. Ah, damn. All these coaches have like some major flaw. There's no like, I could go with a balanced coach, but it's like, do we really want another coach with a lot of balance to him? Oh, wait, this is the one. At least he'll have B minus scouting. So hire him, and then fire this guy. And what we're just going to do is bring in one of those coaches with like a B defense. Or Carlson, because he has B minus offense, C plus defense, B plus charisma. He might actually be the one. I might go with him. Because he has B defense, but his offense is graded a D. Let's see. Yeah, give me Pittman, B discipline, B minus defense, C offense. I don't need him. I don't need two coaches that I can use for scouting. I just need one, and he has B minus. I'll have to name this motherfucker after this. Actually, I'm gonna name him right now. You look like a... You look like a Mike. We're calling you Mullins. Mike Mullins. You shall henceforth be known as Mike Mullins. Because I can't think of anything else, and I don't want to waste all my time here doing this. Alright, so that part's taken care of. Should be good on the coaching front moving forward. And we got no transfers. Makes sense. It would be interesting to see some South Dakota transfers, I'm gonna be honest. Don't crash yet, please. Don't crash. I really thought the Colorado job would be open, man. I really thought I would have that job to myself. Alright, new home screen. Oh wow, our arena fits less than the arena at South Dakota State. That's kind of funny. Kind of funny how that works. Scholarships, we have 3 scholarships available for... I mean, I was already scouting you, so I know what your potential is. What is the roster I'm overseeing? So, take the senior... Alright, so we had 4 seniors. 4 seniors are leaving, and 2 of them are bench players, so that's fine. We got a lot of center depth, but they're not tall. Omen is tall. He's 7 foot. He's a 70, so he's already... I already like him more than what I was dealing with at South Dakota State. Good low post defense. I like that. Oh, 3 centers. So Roy is a junior. Greg Dumont, Homer McGrath, Elijah Grace, Jeremy McCoy. We have a lot of centers on this team. God damn. They didn't even use his redshirt eligibility for him. Tim Ledbetter. Yeah, we're kind of weak at the point guard position, so it's pretty important to jump on the... We should definitely jump at the opportunity at getting some I don't care. We gotta get some point guards. I don't even know who these niggas are, bro. Who the fuck are they? Can I see who just committed? Bro. We better not have offered him a scholarship. I'm assuming we gave him a scholarship. Kenneth IT? Iati? I think it's IT. He's a 3-star. C plus potential. Okay, not bad. And he is 6'4" small forward. Alright. Wade Winnington, 6'7" power forward. B potential. Okay. I don't think it's gonna be B potentials, Maybe they will be. Who knows? But we do need point guards. I don't need to fucking offer game tape. I already know who this. I don't know why I need to offer like request game tape. I know who he is. I just scouted him. He has a C minus potential. Whatever. So we're good on the forwards. We have all right. So we have centers. We got another power forward. How are we on power forwards actually? Okay, so one senior, two. Oh wow. Okay, so we had three power forwards who are all seniors. That's fine. Oh wow, and he's really good low in the low post. And he's only 6'9" and he's a freshman. Hey, this nigga might be really good. Tim Ledbetter. He doesn't look like a Ledbetter, but you know, we don't judge around here. Should probably be given a headband. We have loads of center depth, so we don't gotta worry about center. We have two power forwards coming in. Freddie Havens. Oh, we've inherited a transfer from Indiana. Not the best player, but he should be able to fit in here quite nicely. And now he's kind of closer to home, as he's closer to Illinois instead of Indiana. So yeah, we do need point guards. We have one point guard on the roster, and it's McGrath. I'm gonna miss my guys at I will miss my guys at South Dakota State, but I need to move on, man. It's not things are only gonna like stagnate from there if I stay. I need like a new challenge. I really want Sean Morris. He's very athletic, not the fastest, and then Patricio Gaines. He's the other guy. I just need two guards, and then the fucking recruiting class is perfect from there. Look at that. Already ready to jump. Ready to jump at the chance of signing with us. He's going to make the right decision. He's going to be further away from home, as he's not going to be going to South Dakota State if he comes here. But you know, man, you know that this is the right choice to make. As for Patricio Gaines, oh wow, I forgot. I did offer him a scholarship at South Dakota State, so he's probably gonna go there. Um, damn. Oh wow, this guy's a 4-star. What are you looking? What are we looking at with you? Fly out to his game and then add to target list. Yeah, control. Remember what I said? Like we don't need you, bro. Actually, that is not the case. So we were here, Central. Now we're here. Bro, I might actually have to resend that scholarship offer. This nigga got this nigga might have crazy stats. And he's top 25 ranking at his position. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Morris. I'm gonna need to take that scholarship back, gang. Yeah, give me that shit. I have to snatch that off your chain, bro. Give me that shit. Dude, you'd be stupid not to give a... He's a fucking 4-star. I'd be stupid not to give him a scholarship. Like, I'll take Sean Morris, but this nigga is top 50 overall and position ranked. He's ranked 21st. I would be stupid if I didn't offer him a scholarship. That is what will kill me, leaving one program for another. I will royally fuck up if I do that. Oh, let me save real quick because I don't know when this thing's gonna crash. Oh, this is gonna hurt, man. The moment I save here. Oh, wait, maybe I can still... Oh, you know what? I haven't done anything yet, so... Yeah, yeah, I actually will be able to make this separate save file moving forward. CMU. And the fingers crossed it doesn't corrupt. Okay, good. So this will be my file moving forward. Keefe, the main Keefe one, that one will just be offline. Probably rename it later. And then I'll still be able to I'll be able to export my 2014 roster later. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Patricio Gaines signed with someone else. I think he signed with South Dakota State. Yep, told you. Which is fine. I mean, I wasn't gunning for him anymore anyways. And from the looks of it, yeah, we're gonna land Sean Morris and Ugana Ferguson. Yep, there it is. That is why I took that scholarship back. That's why I snatched it off of Morris. Said, give me that shit. I need to give it to this 4-star nigga interested in coming here. We about to get a 4-star from St. Paul, Minnesota. Look at these, bro. These are some clean ass stats. Finally, bro. We getting an actual 4-star for once. It's crazy. The magic of leaving one school for another. This is the magic of leaving a program and going to a new place. And I'm not really concerned. There it is. There it is. Yeah, boy. We just got a 4-star athlete, the first one in the series. We've already turned the corner at Central Michigan, man. We're already looking, things are already looking up, and I'm gonna play this nigga out the gate, bro. This nigga should be at least 70 overall. He's gonna be perfect to start right out the gate. No reason to sit him on the bench. We can put him out there. He's a 6'4" point guard. He can play shooting guard too, I bet. I'm so ecstatic to have him on this team. And then Sean Morris, he's already looking like he's gonna be the other guy. If not him, it's probably Cornell Cantrell. And we'll be running with a couple of freshman point guards. Probably redshirt Cantrell or Morris. One of them will redshirt this year. Patricio, good luck at South Dakota State, my boy. Good luck over there. You probably finna need it. I don't know who this coach is. I don't know how he's gonna treat you over there. I hope they all do well. They're still they're my guys, man. South Dakota State, good luck, guys. Y'all gonna need it. I wish y'all the best of luck. Yep. Let's go ahead. Advance to next season. So we have a 4-star, a 3-star, two 2-stars, and that's who we're bringing in to start this Central Michigan journey off. Man, 40 episodes with South Dakota State. That's a long ass time. I think I'm gonna leave the schedule the way it is now. They have some good matchups. Ooh, IUPUI. That's gonna be fun. See them again. Swap home games. So it should be 2 home games and 2 road games per week. Yeah, we'll do that. Lame. Alright. Can I bring in another Summit League team? That would be funny. South Dakota State! No, we're not doing them like that. Indiana Fort Worth. Give me them. Ooh, maybe I can play Oakland. Yeah, give me Oakland. And then we'll play them at home. And then Wright State at home. You know what? We'll bring in UTSA. Might need a little punching bag, if anything. Hmm. Or is there another school? Actually, nah, make it McNeese. Or Nichols. Nichols State. Give me that. Alright, that looks more like it. So we'll have Dartmouth, BMI, IUPUI, St. Peter's, Oakland, Wright State, Seton Hall, Wichita State, Nichols State. There will be the Gulf Coast Challenge. That's the first time I'm doing a in-season tournament. NJIT, and then we will open conference play beginning January 4th with Miami at Miami of Ohio. We do not care. Go ahead and sim that bitch. Dude, I'm actually really excited for this. I'm really, really excited about this. Unfortunately, though, I will not be able to play this morning. I have to help my dad with some stuff. So we'll be back at it later. I will see y'all then. For now, though, it was a fun run at the University of South Dakota State. We have now moved on to what should be greener pastures. Hope you guys are looking forward to where things go with Central Michigan. See you guys later. Have